heavy metal. That song fucking rocks. Ooh.
Hello, everyone.
Continue.
Hi.
That's not as good. All right, so we're back right here on Antisocial Network. You are watching Ghosted. Give us a thumbs up. Don't give us the thumbs down, or you're going to hear from Damien. Give us a like. Give us some subscribe. Give us all that important shit that every YouTuber says is so important.
We like the thumbs up.
Doug, I don't want to start off the episode by putting you in a bad headspace. So
yeah,
let's go ahead and take it on back. Let's take it on back. Let's do something healthy. So you remember when I went to that cemetery and I found the broken open grave?
Yeah.
Made that awesome little video about it.
Mm-hmm.
Doug, I swear for God, I think something hitchhiked home with me from there. Because there has been some insane activity happening in my house. And most of the evidence that I'm gathering so far is with an EMF. I got the cool laser grid gimmick and whatnot.
Okay.
I turned on the laser grid the other night. And I was getting ready to turn my phone on. And right before I got my phone on, of course, a shadow broke the grid. And then when I turned the camera on, I couldn't get another grid break. But we're not done with this.
It's fucking with you. It's like, oh, he hasn't turned his phone on yet. Run across right now.
Right. So I do have a couple small little clips I made. I'm thinking the cemetery gates idea. I might just go ahead and use that as a My Haunted House idea instead, but it came from that particular cemetery. So
right.
I don't know. But I think I'm going to be able to put together some good stuff out of this. But I put together like a little 3 or 4 minute thing here encompassing some of the shit that I'd like to share with you. You want to see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Let's get down on it then. So this little part is just kind of showing how it began.
Right.
Which even watching this, I still get an eerie feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get into like animal reactions and them being genuine. This is going to be kind of wild for you.
Okay.
What is it?
Now this part particular, Doug, I'm just going to rewind a little bit. I want you to listen for the breathing, and if you can hear the low pitch growling, listen for that too. But I figure you can, out of anybody, relate to the breather thing. I'm just going to take it back a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, wait.
What is it? What do you see? What is it?
Okay, so my dog. Did you catch any of the breathing?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. That was not me. That was, I don't know, something behind me, I think. I think I'm having the same breather experience that you had.
Huh. Okay.
He's been looking over here crying. I'm getting a lot of activity right here on the bed.
Usually it just stays bottom solid green baseline.
I tested it to see if it all right, so I was just testing a theory. Here in the kitchen.
Control test.
Nothing's happening. No activity. No activity. And here we go.
This is where I cross the threshold down into the studio.
Okay. All right. Now we're really cooking, huh?
Look at that.
Wow.
Okay. My phone, this thing in my hand. Try to speak into it. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on. I can see you're right here with me. All right. I wonder if I got anything.
So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna do more of an overview around the studio of where the activity is the hottest, and it's weird because it's like there's just a little pocket kind of
Yeah.
over here where I put Squink. Squeak hangs out when he's not on the air with us. He kind of goes over there.
Okay.
So I was just trying to show Brooke, like, look at where this pocket is. But unfortunately, the pocket was near the clown. So from her point of view, she saw me put the EMF up to Jinx, and it went crazy. And she said, "Nope, get rid of that fucking thing." And she was out the door. And just so everybody knows, I did take Squeak outside because even if you step right out the back door, soon as you go, it'll be bright red, bright red. You go through the back door, back to one solid green. So something is going on over here that is
Right.
pretty exciting.
So I did hear some kind of a voice right after you asked it to speak, right toward the end. You asked it to speak. I heard something, but I don't know if someone was talking in the background or if there was a TV going. It could have been. It kind of sort of sounded like Brooke, but maybe I could be wrong.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again then, and maybe change my editing because I didn't catch it. But when that happened, Brooke was passed out. Mom was asleep.
Okay.
Like everybody was
Okay.
passed out. So it was just me.
Okay. All right.
So I might have to check that out. But she got woke up in some kind of a panic right as I was getting those readings.
Huh.
So after I was all done and I put it away, she comes walking to the bedroom and said, "Is everything okay?" And I was like, "Oh shit, here, look." I started showing her the videos. She's like, "Fuck." And then we made the cool laser grid video, trying to make some communication. I didn't really catch anything there except some entertaining Rob and Brooke were smoking a joint content.
All right.
So anyway, that's my ghost story. That's the beginning of I think I'm probably going to keep calling it Cemetery Gates, yeah? Because that's where I think the whole thing came from.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, cool.
That makes sense.
So what you got for us today, sweetie?
Well, I thought I would start, since you started us out with all that, I figured I would, this video, recently Depths of Despair put out a video.
Oh, good.
And just about every clip on that video was garbage. And I did not, and I was borderline not going to include this one, but it had footsteps in it outside. And so I wanted to do, I sped up what I could, but I wanted to leave some of the story, this guy's story in here. Apparently it's a follow-up. He's a nurse and he had an experience at the hospital and now he thinks it followed him home.
Oh,
but anyway, most of it I'm kind of on, but the footsteps I thought was interesting, could be added, but I wanted to get your take on the footsteps. So here we go. Followed with footsteps.
Fuck yeah.
Followed. We featured Second Chance in the last video where he does the night shifts patrolling the hospital at night, in particular the 4th and 5th floors, which are now only used for storage and filing. Since capturing these strange things, he explains that he has actually experienced some things at home and isn't sure if it followed him to work or from work. On one night he received some news and was making a video explaining it to his viewers, while in his backyard when he captures something terrifying. Watch closely.
Terrifying.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy.
I've been trying to relax on my day off, but ever since the news of earlier, it's been a little bit difficult. So, decided I just want to come outside and enjoy my backyard for a little bit, enjoy my rent, as I like to put it. And just let y'all know what's going to be happening with the page going forward. Oh no.
Here, go back a little bit. What'd I miss? Was there somebody in that window?
Outside and enjoy my backyard for a little bit. Enjoy my
No,
rent.
you just
That's
heard
what I like to put
knocking
it.
coming from the shed.
Oh, okay.
And just let y'all know what's going to be happening with the page going forward. Oh no. So
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah.
I'm shaking. Before we go in there, I want y'all to know that that's not the first time this has happened. It's just been a while since it's happened. Okay. Yeah, y'all going first.
Was that a breathing noise?
I think it might have been him.
Okay.
I hate coming in here. I swear to you, it's always like the worst thing. Keeping the door open this time. Am I closing it behind me? Yeah, how about that? Oh my God!
On another night, he makes a video answering some of the questions he has been getting. When this happens,
I've been seeing all the comments, I've been seeing all the questions, and I wanted to make a video to answer those questions for you guys now. It's about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. I can't sleep. So I figured, why not, right? So on to the first question. What happened to the video? Y'all hear that, right? Like that. Y'all see that?
Nope.
he hears knocking on the shed,
Did you hear the footsteps?
Yeah.
and slowly the door starts to open on its own. Then what sounds like footsteps can be heard running from there. But there's nobody there. It's as if someone opened the shed and ran out of it. He's still not sure if it followed him home from the hospital, but hopefully we get some more updates soon.
So you can see why I was borderline not even want, because there's nothing visual. It's just, I mean, you could easily have someone hide on the other side of the shed and pound on it, or hide inside, and all those things could be fake. But I wanted your take on the footsteps, because I thought about your experience in the cemetery with the cracked open grave and everything, and the footsteps you heard behind you. That's why I included it.
I'm not buying it. And the footsteps almost convinced me for a second just because it hits personally. But
Right.
in my situation, I've got to figure out where the hell that unedited footage went so I could play that so you could hear it too. But in my video, you heard the footsteps coming up from a distance and getting closer. His video, it was like somebody was right next to him and then ran away. And the thing is, he wasn't like holding a camera and operating it. So he either had it on a stand or he had somebody else there filming for him. But we don't know who the hell else is there. That one, I don't know. Like for me, if that door opened, I would immediately grab that camera, pan to the yard as I'm charging towards the shed. So I could be
Right.
like, look, there's nobody here. I'm charging it. You don't see anybody running out. Just
Yeah.
I think it's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I felt like too. I mean, it's possible it could be all legit, but it's just not enough there for me to really go, oh yeah, I'm all gung ho with this one.
He thinks it's real.
No, well that's good to know. Well, We always
think
take
he's
his
just being a
opinion
dick.
very seriously.
I think
so.
he's just being a dick.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
He's allowed to. That's clown privilege.
Don't fucking let this guy get your head too big, dude, because he don't pay your rent.
All right. So now we did that one. Oh. Yeah, no, that real quick, do you ever regularly empty out your trash file on your computer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking if you don't, you might sift through that. Maybe you find that unedited footage with the footsteps and stuff.
I
but-
did sift through that, and I didn't
Okay.
see it in there. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it.
All right.
But if it exists on my computer still, I will fucking find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we do genuinely, Brooke and I want to go back there when it's not going to snow on us and the wind ain't blowing 80,000 miles an hour. We want to go out there probably in the daytime with the EMF. We want to put up just a recorder, see if we can get some EVP with it, and just kind of see if we can get any action from there.
Okay.
Then we'll try the EVP thing here more.
Right. Brooke wouldn't want to go at night.
It's just it's illegal here in Florida to go into a graveyard or a park or a beach when the sun goes down.
Oh.
So I'm not really so concerned about we're going to get arrested. I just don't want to bring any hassle from law enforcement on us.
Right. You're kind of filming
this place-
yourselves doing
and
an
the-
illegal thing.
Well, the thing is, the way this place is set up, you couldn't exactly duck out, right? No matter where you are outside, you could see over the little tiny wall to see if there's people in there. And I just
Okay.
cops show up, start hassling you. That would ruin the party.
Right. Okay. Well, let's check out Moving Chair. This is
Moving
apparently
Chair.
some old footage from like a old cell phone from quite a while ago. So
Easy to fabricate.
YouTube channel EMA419 posted this
Is this a wheelchair?
back in December of 2009, which would explain why the camera quality is as bad as it is. But even still, poor quality or not, this is definitely one hell of a creepy video. The footage in question sees Ema and a woman named Evelyn investigating the Sawyer boiler room. Evelyn says she thinks she sees something, which is when Ema tries to step in and help her out. For about 2 minutes or so, Ema and Evelyn proceed to investigate the boiler room, which proves to be extremely creepy, mostly because of its dark and atmospheric appearance. But the real horror kicks in at around the 2.5 minute mark when this happens.
All right. Well, don't worry. Go get your whatever your material is.
Oh, David. I don't think I want to go there.
Come on, go ahead.
Yep.
Evelyn, just go.
No.
Hell no.
All right, hang on. Is there anybody back here? Go ahead.
No.
You will sit in the chair, dude.
What's that? Oh my God.
Huh.
No way.
The chair in front of them suddenly begins to move closer to them on its own accord. Now, obviously, how exactly this happened is anybody's guess, but it's certainly quite unnerving. The most plausible, grounded explanation is that the chair was pulled using a thin string or fishing line, something easily hidden by the darkness and the video's poor quality. All paranormal videos from this era often relied on simple practical effects, especially in locations that were already abandoned and controlled. What still unsettles viewers is how smoothly the chair moves and how neither investigator reacts as if they caused it. Objects moving on their own are one of the most commonly reported elements in haunting claims, often described as subtle rather than violent. Whether staged or not, the moment taps into a very old fear: the idea that something unseen is interacting with the physical world around you. What do you think is going on here? Since this video is 17 years old, we can only hope that in the years since its upload, that Ema and Evelyn have since led a peaceful and happy life, and this haunting didn't follow them.
So I'm on the fence about this one because I thought the same thing that, well, it's such shitty quality that you're not going to pick up like a fishing string or something. You know, it's just not going to. It's so pixelated and everything. It's not going to pick that up. But the way it moved, and also me thinking, you either would have had to tie it to the very bottom part of the leg so they don't trip over the string and like pull it when when she's screaming and running, particularly. Or because if you tied it to that cross member between the legs, it would have been, the string would have been elevated and like a tripwire, and possibly her running, she could have tripped it and, you know, yank the chair out away or something. So I'm really on the fence about this one. And her reaction, I kind of felt, it didn't feel like acting to me. So.
So if somebody was doing the fishing string gimmick, I think in order for it to move like it did, they would have had to have found a way to tie a string on the cross beam. But then with that being said, somebody would have had to have been laying flat on the ground and using both hands to get a real even pull so the chair didn't jump up and down when it was moving over, and it slid pretty smoothly.
Right.
And that was a pretty genuine reaction, and that goes right back to that chick bolted fast, dude. She wasn't like, oh, let me watch, make sure I don't trip over anybody. She was just gone.
Yeah.
So there wasn't anybody on the ground under their feet for sure.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that aspect of it, but that's a really good point. Yeah, I'm on the fence, but leaning towards there's something to it.
I don't think I'm even on the fence. I think there's definitely something to that one.
Okay.
I mean, you could hear, you could tell the difference, like in a movie, you know, somebody who's screaming and playing horrified as opposed to somebody who genuinely is.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that was a good one. Good job.
Yeah.
You know, before we jump into the next product, I believe that, you know, our advertisers should be recognized as that video was brought to you by Do It. Do It. Do it.
Mr. Frim Fram's Existential Slapdown Emporium. Yeah.
Mr. Fram Fram, you're going to have to pay us a little bit extra for that much effort. That was a good one, Doug. Thank you.
Well, okay, we can't forget this either.
We certainly cannot.
And if it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you?
That's right.
Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away.
Man, I wonder if Mr. Frim Fram knows her.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a connection there.
Yeah, I mean, all right, Uncle. Here you go. Let's not forget about you two. Jesus Christ.
Uncle Jasmine Spritz Jubilee.
That's right. He just kind of pushed his way up in our action there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, yesterday when I was sitting here at work, right in this very spot, I was getting a lot of activity on my EMF, and as you can see, right now, I am not.
Okay.
So wait, there's a little bit of action happening. Hang on. We're talking about you. You want to get involved? Not you? No? Yeah.
So, question about those EMF detectors. So they don't detect like your TV or like lights, like electronics, computer.
In theory, like, so when I was doing my house inspections thing, we had this little stick that worked off the same meter as an EMF, but you actually had to take this stick and insert it into a socket. It was plastic based. Okay. Then it would fire and let you know if that socket was working. So I took this little guy and I did run it like next to the washer and dryer, right? Any electronic source I have, it didn't trigger it. So I did a lot of testing to try to debunk what I'm actually seeing on this.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was always curious about that, you know. So, okay, cool. That's cool.
Maybe I'll include that in the next video. I'll make it answering Doug's question. I'll run around and put it next to power sources.
Oh my god, I'm stupid. Anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, but yeah, I mean, no. Look, could a stupid person have created this? I don't think so. Even Nikki Sixx is on board, for Christ's sakes.
I know I appreciate that, Rob. Thank you. Here, let's look at a possible rake.
How do you know if it's a rake or if it's not a rake? It's a fucking rake. You go to Home Depot, you get a rake, and you're good. What? All right, let's see. Let's see what we're talking about.
All right.
A possible rake.
A YouTube channel known as Carolina Case Files uploaded a video in December of 2025.
I'd also like to see a
which
possible
shows some
broom
truly
while we're
bizarre
at it.
footage that is guaranteed to make your skin crawl. The footage in question was filmed on a security camera in Deep Run, North Carolina. Carolina Case Files mentions that the video quality isn't very good and that they're trying to get information on who the homeowner is, but no luck so far. Let's watch the footage.
Wow. Huh. That doesn't look like a rake at all. That looks like a
lanky
monster.
creature can be seen crawling around on the ground for several seconds before disappearing into the night. If this isn't some CGI project or something, then I think that this is one of the creepiest creatures I've seen in a video in a long time. One explanation is that this footage could be AI generated or real security camera footage enhanced with CGI, especially given how accessible and convincing those tools have become. The lack of information about the homeowner and the original source makes it difficult to verify the clip's authenticity.
Doug, pause this.
But what makes the video so
Yeah.
Let's just go back a little bit to where those headlights hit it. Because one thing I do want to point out, the CGI and all that shit he keeps bringing up. First of all, it's not CGI anymore. So that's how old this video is. But a CGI would not cast a reflection from the lights against the fence as it reacts and runs as perfectly aligned as it did on this video.
Right.
Show it again.
And I feel like this whole video overall, if it was AI, I feel like it would look too good.
Yeah, it'd be
like
a lot
more. Look this shitty, like you know.
Video in a long time. One explanation is that this footage could be AI generated or real security camera footage enhanced with CGI, especially given how accessible and convincing those tools have become. The lack of information about the homeowner and the original source makes it difficult to verify the clip's authenticity. But what makes the video so disturbing is how physical the movement feels. The crawler's weight, coordination, and presence don't resemble typical digital creations. Pale, elongated crawlers are a recurring feature in modern cryptid sightings, often described almost exactly like this. Whether artificial or real, the footage triggers a deeply primal fear. The sense that something unnatural is moving just outside the safety of your home. If I was the homeowner, I wouldn't wait. I would be packing my bags and moving into a new house as soon as humanly possible.
Would you?
So my first knee-jerk reaction was deer, but then I went, wait a minute, and I played it again. I'm like, a deer ain't shaped like this. I mean, a deer, you could tell, you know what a deer looks like, and this is not. I mean, a deer has a neck with a head coming out up here. It doesn't just, the body just stops over, you know. And
tell me more about this deer thing.
Yeah. Oh, they're a magical creature. They fly through the air. No, but anyway, that thing was just so, I mean, I thought person in a suit, but those limbs are so damn skinny. I mean, it's like, this would be like the most starvingest person with like no muscle on their.
That actually brings up my point is very skinny, very pale, not wearing many clothes. Head was kind of looking on the ground like he was hunting. So that was actually a meth head who dropped his bag and he's desperately trying to find it. That's why
Oh.
the light scared him away. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, but seriously, I mean, the rake is supposed to be a very skinny, creepy creature, from what I understand. It's called a rake because it's so skinny, like the handle on a rake or something. It's like its limbs are, I think, is why they're called a rake. But it's
Rake. Maybe you
Yeah.
grab it by the feet and it'll eat your leaves off your lawn.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just
I
thought
don't
this.
know. There seems like there's something to that one. It was really, if it wasn't for that fucking shadow matching the movement of the figure, I would have blown that one out the water already. But that's like us sitting on a jury. There's too much room for reasonable doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Look at you. 2 for 2 so far. Holy shit. Hey, you had any more harassing activity from your dark passenger?
My dark passenger?
Yes. You know, that guy. New Doug.
Oh God. What?
Sitting on a pole.
Don't. I'm trying. No. No.
No New Doug?
We're not. No, don't worry. We're not saying his name. No.
I don't know why Chris likes New Doug so much. It doesn't make any sense. Chris, I think you're an asshole for taking New Doug's side over Old Doug. You're a dick. Doug. Doug.
Anyway.
Fuck, we're on the air, dude.
Let's see. We go from possible rake to a dark humanoid in the forest.
This one's gonna suck. I can already feel it.
A TikTok account known as Real Dark Clips posted a video that was filmed at an undisclosed forest in the middle of the night. The only sounds that can be heard are the birds chirping and the sounds of nature in general. The videographers simply armed with their phone camera and a flashlight, and they're moseying around the forest, seemingly trying to investigate. And sure enough, it doesn't take long for this video to be turned on its head.
Of course they say wait till end. Watch the whole thing, please.
I can't zoom in, babe. Look at that. Wait, I lost it. There it is. You see that shit in the middle of the camera? What the is that? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
It may require you to squint your eyes and turn up your brightness, but if you look just closely enough, you'll be able to spot what appears to be some sort of strange, humanoid figure lurking in the forest, much to the videographer's horror. A grounded explanation is that this could have been a person crouched low in the forest, dressed in light-colored clothing, who then stood up as the flashlight passed over them. In near total darkness, that sudden vertical movement can appear unnatural, almost like the figure is floating. From a believer's perspective, the figure genuinely resembles a traditional ghost, pale, partially obscured, and moving in a way that doesn't fully match natural human motion. Combined with the videographer's reaction, which sounds immediate and authentic, the encounter feels less like a staged scare and more like an accidental glimpse of something that wasn't meant to be seen. Thankfully, his survival instincts kicked in, and he raced out of there as fast as he could to safety. Who knows what could have possibly happened to him if he had stuck around for any longer.
What? Come on. I'll tell you this. Already, I might be learning something about marketing. I liked his little wait till the end flag that he put up. In fact, let's try that ourselves. Here.
Can you?
There you are. All right, here we go. Wait till the end. There we go. All right. So,
There
yeah,
you
no,
go.
I think that was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it kind of looked like someone in like black sweats or something, and
Hanging
some
out.
sort of hood, some sort of a hood thing. Yeah.
Are we going to have to change the structure of this show to drug addicts that people think are ghosts?
You know, that might
I have something.
Yeah, that might be interesting. Let's see.
We'll call it druggied.
Where is... Okay, I guess we'll go with haunted workplace. Could have sworn I had this other one I was looking for.
Well, before we throw that one in, do you have, because look at the time, we've got about 10 minutes left here. Got anything sponsor-wise or anything for Night Screamers you want to promote?
I don't have anything new from that.
Okay.
I do have a YouTuber who's a big fan of our show.
Oh, nice.
See.
Hey, what's wrong with her arm?
She's got a condition. Leave her alone.
I'm telling you, dude, she's so jointed. She's easy to make bendy. I would imagine. I would imagine from that video.
Of course.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Right.
She fold her up and just fucking lay it down. Boy, oh boy. I think. I would imagine.
Your guess.
See what happens when your camera goes out. That's what you get.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Because you're an asshole, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let's look at a haunted workplace.
Yeah, fuck yeah, haunted workplace. Let's go.
This video was posted to TikTok by a user known as Zap-About-to-Snap, who appears to be extremely frightened while at his workplace. The video starts off with him looking around with a concerned look on his face, clearly scared of something that he just witnessed while at work. Behind him, a door can clearly be seen opening and closing on its own. He then walks into that room, but no one can be seen near the door.
I'm about to quit. Shit.
A second video that was uploaded a bit later on shows the uploader recording something on a security monitor that scares him senseless.
What the f? No, I ain't seen this. Oh my god. Y'all, this is wild. It happened right in here. That is crazy. Y'all see that on camera?
Nope.
Rewind the camera back.
A strange, ghostly apparition can be seen on the camera, but when the uploader rushes out to investigate, he isn't able to find anything in the room. Perhaps the figure on the surveillance monitor could be a visual artifact, something like light glare, compression issues, or motion blur caused by the camera struggling in low light. Workplace security systems are often low quality and prone to producing human-shaped distortions. However, what makes this unsettling is the context. All employees accounted for, no one physically present in the room, and yet something clearly appears on the monitor. Apparitions captured on surveillance cameras are among the most commonly reported workplace hauntings. Whether a technical anomaly or something genuinely unexplained, the fact that it shows up only on the camera and nowhere else is what makes it linger. Let's just hope that he's able to get to the bottom of this situation sooner rather than later, so we can finally feel safe at work again.
So, yeah, I mean that's a very okay. Do you think the whole door opening and him running in there? I mean that could be obviously fake, but it comes down to, do you buy this guy actually believing it, or?
Well, no, I think he's full. Here's my take of today's show so far. The first video, the garden hoe one that we were looking at, that was clearly, to me, a meth head looking for their lost shaker of salt, so to speak. Followed that, there was just some stoners sitting in the trees, just trying to smoke one up and be chilled. And then dude showed up with the camera, tripped him out, so they got out of there. And this last one was just some sucked up crackhead. So today we're a real drug user heavy episode. Thanks, Doug.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing the class. No, that guy was full of shit. Why was he sitting in a forklift randomly filming the door behind him and half of his face? What? That was a put on. That was all a work.
He might have seen the door opening and closing on its own before.
From the eyes behind his head? For that?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like maybe driving the forklift around, he'd randomly see this door open and close, and it's dark inside, and he just decided, I'm going to film this shit because fucking this keeps happening. I'm gonna give benefit of the doubt.
No, I'm not. Fuck that. I'm taking all the bet. Look, man, if you're like, hey, let me just see if I can get some evidence, why would you do it like this with the door behind you instead of be like, here it is. Let me look at that.
I guess he wanted his face in the shot. I guess
can't imagine why. He's got a face not even a mother could love.
I don't know. I like the cut of his jib. I trust him.
Hey, whoa. It's not that kind of show, pal. Relax.
I knew you were gonna. I made myself dizzy laughing at that one.
I think we got time for one last one. Let's make it a good one, Doug. If
that's good because I only have one last one. So. This one is called Quick Shadow. Quick Shadow.
The shadow was quick, but I was quicker.
Yes. Here we go.
A man named Jordan Bowen was simply having a normal day when he says he was taking a video on Snapchat to send to one of his friends, and noticed something very strange out of the corner of his eye. If you rewind the footage and slow it down a bit, you can see what appears to be a kind of black figure moving quickly across the floor, seemingly from the right door and then into another room. Jordan seems to be cool and collected in the moment, which is pretty amazing, especially considering how dark the room was where he was in.
That's a dog.
I'm confident most people would have run away screaming, and understandably
sure?
so.
Looked like it had a tail to me.
This could be a shadow cast by someone or something moving just out of
it looks see-through.
Briefly stretched
like a see-through shadow
by the low lighting and camera exposure. From a believer's perspective, what makes the clip unsettling is how compact and purposeful the figure appears, moving from one doorway to another rather than flickering or fading out. Shadow figures are often described as starting low and fast, appearing only for a split second before disappearing. Whether it was a visual artifact or something else entirely, the movement feels intentional, not random, which is why the clip sticks with people. But what in the world was this figure, and what did it want with Jordan? Who knows? Maybe it just wanted to goof around in the Snapchat video.
So, it looked kind of see-through to me. Now you're saying you think it's a dog?
I think it was a dog. Yeah, I do. I think it was a dog or a person with a fucking blanket wrapped around or something. I don't buy that.
It just looked kind of see-through to me. But Rob, are dogs in the habit of walking from one room into another room?
You know, that is an unheard of thing, I gotta say. But in this case, I think that's what happened.
I don't know. Usually dogs just stay at one place and then you gotta pick them up and move to another place.
You gotta grab them, take them to their food, push their head in it, move their mouth, eat.
Yes.
No, that one was bullshit. Good job though. I mean, you showed 3 good drug addict videos and then that one that was just total bullshit. So I'd say overall today was a success.
Awesome.
So what do you think, sweetheart? That gonna do it for this week?
I think it is.
Okay, that last video gave me a headache, so bye.